Good morning, good afternoon, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. Welcome to Atomic Mass Transmissions Live. I am your host on Thursdays, Dallas Kemp, and joining me today because we're having a super awesome team up week with the Heroes for Hires is one Mr. William Ship.
You gotta
He
switch your
just
camera.
thumbs
Switch
up.
your camera. Switch your camera, Dallas. Switch your camera.
He just thumbs up. He just thumbs up. He just thumbs up. So, Mr. Wilshik here, and we are Heroes for Hire, Luke Cage and Iron Fist together. And if you joined us on Tuesday, I was painting Luke Cage. Mr. Wilshire was painting Iron Fist, and we switched it up today. I'm going to be painting Iron Fist, and Schick is going to paint Luke Cage.
That's right. I got Power Man himself. I got the Luke Cage action coming at you. So I'm excited.
I'm
I'm
going to tell
glad.
you, every time I see that miniature, like when you just popped it up, like I just get a little intimidated.
Do you pee yourself a little every time?
Yeah, he just like looks like he's just going to punch me. Like he's not going to punch me yet, but he's definitely thinking about it.
Let's be honest. He punches you with his disappointment. That's really what it's all about here.
And the target of that punch is my heart. He punched my heart with his disappointment.
So I had to give a lot of thought about how I was gonna approach this iron or this Luke Cage after you did the standard color one with the yellows. And I've decided to make him match a little bit with my Iron Fist I did on Tuesday. I'm going to do purple shirt, some darker blue jeans, and we're just going to have some fun.
We've been talking about this for a couple of days, like what we're going to do different. And I think you just decided like literally 2 minutes ago, right?
I did. I was between like a deep kind of red shirt, some kind of sanguine color. I always knew the blue jeans were going to be dark. We need the dark blue jeans. There's no question about that.
I'm
But
I'm still voting for some Carhartt dungaree jeans,
I'm
but
not. I'm not
you
giving
shot.
him Carhartts. This is not working man, Luke Cage. This is going out to Luke Cage. This is him. He's going out to Josie's. He's trying to have a good time. Some super powered like C-lister villain starts to cause problems, and he gives him this look. He's just like, I'm
It's like
technically off today. I will give you this one chance to stop your foolishness before the pain train comes.
that's a good, yeah. That's exactly what it feels like, right? It's just like I'm just here to enjoy my evening, and you are really wrecking it.
You're screwing it up for everybody, but mostly yourself, because you don't want to get Power Man punched.
Power Man punch.
Sweet Christmas, y'all.
Um, I just got requested by one Mister Greg Webster if I would do the white costume Iron Fist.
Oh, I did the white costume on Tuesday. Actually, I did the white
Yeah,
pants.
Sick already did the white costume. I'm not gonna copy him.
Oh, you could copy me. You do it differently, that's for sure. But I think you really wanted to do that classic green yellow, right?
I think I want to play with that green yellow.
Go with your classic Luke Cage.
Yeah, I'm going classic. I feel I'm feeling classic today.
Oh, we could do. Man, I kind of hate myself for this, but we could do purple shirt and white jeans. Woo!
Oh,
He'd be so
whoa.
fancy. I owned a pair.
19,
Did you ever own a pair of white jeans? Because I totally did. I had a pair of white jeans.
I think in 1982, I might have owned a pair of white jeans because somebody gave them to me at Christmas.
Uh huh. Uh huh. I totally owned a pair of white jeans because I chose to own a pair of white jeans. So I can't even. I can't even pretend. We could do some acid wash jeans. I think I could pull that off. Let's.
Some sweet 80s acid wash.
Yeah, just really light. Really, really light. Why not? Let's have some fun. He's got to pair well with my alternate colored Iron Fist, who I still have to finish. I think that'll work.
Just
Yeah,
go Ryko.
we get him to match. You got the white pants on here. I didn't get to the gold, but we get the white pants, and then we have the white pants with the purple and the dragon. I like this. I like this. I think this is going. I think we can make this happen. Oh,
I don't have color concept in front of me, so I hope I'm doing this right.
It's a green pants. Well, his boots are yellow.
Oh, okay.
His
Well, that's
boots
fine.
and his boots and his bandana would be yellow if you're going for that super classic Iron Fist look. Now,
What's the color? What color is the belt?
Yellow. Yellow.
Okay.
There's more modern some modern interpretations. He's like in tracksuits, so the whole of the pants are basically yellow, and then just like his track shoes are the pants are all green, and then he's got like yellow tracksuit or shoes. So you could totally do that.
Well, I accidentally painted the boots green.
Well, I say you just paint the shoes yellow and have him be in the tracksuit. All right.
Done.
I'm gonna see if this color works out the way I want it to. I'm not.
Unfortunately, I'm going to need some Huldra blue.
Who doesn't need Holder blue?
Somebody said something. I want to respond to it. I want to scroll up. Oh, Disco Ryko said that they wish they were good at painting. And I would posit, as long as you paint, you're good.
It's true. Anybody can get paint on the miniature, and if you do that, I would definitely agree that is a success.
Yeah. You know, we're not going for competitions here.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Not for these fellas. They're gonna wind up on game tables someday soon, hopefully, and they're gonna throw down and throw terrain and Iron Fist punch the world, because that's what Iron Fist does.
Iron Fist punch, Power Man punch.
The Power Man punch is impressive. It's no Iron Fist though. The Iron Fist, I believe currently, and probably for a long time, is the most devastating attack outside of an Ultimate Encounter attack. It's pretty ridiculous.
We had a lot of fun with these. Watching Josh play test these was a joy.
I mean,
Josh does street level.
I think the biggest joy that I ever had playtesting with Josh was when we were doing the Thanos Ultimate Encounter and we introduced the Soul Stone ability to take one of your opposing KO'd characters and take a turn with it. And I would maliciously go after Josh's Daredevil every time before he could do anything with Daredevil, and then I'd bring Daredevil back and ruin his team with Daredevil. It was great. I was like, aren't you so happy, Josh? Look how awesome Daredevil is. And he'd be like, Then I'd just laugh and laugh.
I definitely had a play test where I ruined Josh with some recursion of Daredevil, but that was a different story for another day.
For another day. Another day. It's true. That was your own Daredevil, though.
Yeah.
That wasn't his Daredevil. It's very different. It's very different. I think we're getting that acid wash feel here. These are very light jeans.
Skeleton Key Ed says, thank you for sculpting the dragon on Iron Fist chest. Which, yeah, it's like sometimes you gotta make a decision on what should be sculpted and what shouldn't be sculpted, and like we gotta look at the engineering. And this is definitely one that worked out, and we wanted to make things easy for painters when we can. So, cheers to that.
I am a huge proponent of always having as much detail that's like tattoo or, scars or anything like that. If we could get stubble sculpted on a miniature that's supposed to have stubble on their face, I would be 100% for it, because those things are just such a boon to me in order to get those really fine details like easily and quickly, and I think they look really good. Even though technically you're cutting into that that character's flesh, which is kind of horrifying, but
yeah, a little weird, isn't it?
At the scale and everything, you don't notice it once you dark line it. It looks really great. So
We were just talking about sculpting stubble earlier this week.
We
Last
were.
week.
It was on a head though for a clone. Those military buzz cuts, you know. So, how excited on a scale of 1 to mini stravaganza are you for March 19th through the 20th with the mini stravaganza, Dallas?
On a scale of, what's my scale again?
1 to mini stravaganza.
I'm going to say mega extravaganza.
Oh my
of
gosh,
mini.
that's not the name of the event though.
No, it's but my excitement goes beyond the other.
Beyond the event.
Yeah. I mean, it technically does because I'm working on it now. So
It's true. A lot of prep. A lot of prep. Yeah, we've got some fun reveals for folks that we can't talk about at all. But you got a whole slate of classes that you're gonna be running around the hobby and how to paint and stuff. Which one are you looking forward to the most?
let me look over here at my shelf of stuff. I mean, I like I have the metallosity class, and I really like teaching that. But skin tones, got several skin tone classes, and I love teaching that class. So hopefully people join in, and I'm also super excited about you and I have a pretty spectacular stream that we're going to do together. That I think will be a lot of fun.
We have a couple of those. Yeah, we're going to be doing stuff like this where we hang out with each other, and it's mostly I think how we close out. I think we close out a lot of the overall days with kind of like these kind of general hobby hangouts where we just get to chill and paint and talk and engage with the chat and stuff. All right.
The after party.
One of the after party. There is actually an after party every day. There's always an after party. I was ready for the after party before the party even started, Dallas. I forgot this dude has this Luke Cage has like really good belt loops. I got to go back and acid wash those now.
Okay, so I did that same mistake the other day. I painted the pants, and I was so excited. I'm like, these pants look so good. I'll never replicate it. And I looked. I was like, I forgot to paint the belt loops.
I mean, normally you don't get this really fine belt loop detail on miniature pants. You kind of just gloss over it. But this Luke Cage, his pants need help. It's that waifish Luke Cage power waist that he's got going on.
He's definitely got that V cut.
He does. He's just two V's. It's all right. I still have my color. I can do this. We can knock this out. It'll be great.
I don't know if he's more cut than Danny here, but
Danny, as we talked about, is an Adonis of it. No, they're just different. They're just different categories of,
yeah,
of style. Like Danny is he's more of the lean, the yoga master, if you will. He's got that nice like lean cut. Power Man here, he's a strong man. This dude's competing with like the Arnolds of the world.
look at his back. Turn his back to. You're off camera, by the way.
I'm off camera. I'm totally off camera. There's his back. Look at this beautiful rippling back. It's so good.
Tim the boss is looking forward to the sculpting class. That's going to be, I think, we still need to go over.
I don't really know if it's a class so much as it's a panel. I don't think you guys are planning on teaching people how to sculpt.
It's not a class. It's a
Definitely
panel.
not. That's definitely not something that can be accomplished in an hour.
Well, I
If
mean,
it could, oh man, would we be rolling in sculptors?
even the stuff we have planned, like kind of going over. I was talking to Marco. I'm like, we got 45 minutes to go over stuff that Marco and I could probably literally teach a week about, and probably even more.
Yeah, it's such an incredible, and it's always evolving and changing as the technology and stuff changes. I'm having a heck of a time staying on camera today.
Like, we're going to talk a little bit about how to make this Iron Fist have a tattoo, or what kind of goes into that decision of being able to, right? Drafting angles, we're going to get a little bit into that. Gonna get a little bit into the concept and design,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of what goes through my head, and then what I bring to you and you discuss, and what I bring to Marco, and like, okay, Marco, this is what I'm thinking, and Marco's like, we're gonna need more engineers for this problem, Dallas. And I'm like, oh, bring in the whole team. We need Corey and Evan and Bexley and the whole posse to figure out this conundrum.
Kevin, who just joined us,
Kevin just joined us.
we've been growing like crazy. It's been great. So many new faces, so many new people.
We have to. Oh, maybe we'll talk about the Spider-Man conundrum.
Again, I feel like we've covered that once or twice, but it is the best of conundrums.
For like months, there was a note on the dry erase board that just was called the Spider-Man conundrum. Just us figuring out the engineering of Spider-Man was a noteworthy part of our lives.
It was. I think we've had other conundrums since, but nothing quite as intense as how do you properly cut and draft angle Spider-Man with his inset webbings. We learned a lot from that one, for sure.
Greg Webster, how am I doing the skin? That's a great question, and what you should do is join my skin class.
Oh, man.
Got him.
I feel like that was a sudden freemoney.com shift here. And I'll tell you, but not here.
I really needed a Pagani celebration with the finger snaps on that one.
It's true.
Got him.
Get that as an emote. Finger snap emotes.
Oh, I would love it.
Nailed it.
But we'll be doing several like skin tone classes in the mini extravaganza. Non-human skin, human skin, different color human skins. Um, get in there and like I'll go into more detail. We talk about these things a lot, even on these streams, right? Like adding reds and greens to skin tones. But we'll go into more detail. I got like, I don't know, that class that's a really long class now.
Is it? There's two
I think
of them.
It's no, though. I think they're each 2 hours though.
90 minutes. I don't think we have anything that's 2 hours.
90 minutes. That's what it is. 2 hours in my head.
2 hours in your head. You don't get 2 hours. The schedule is too jam packed. You can't go over time.
It's jam packed.
We've got to keep things moving. There's so many things. We got dev panels. We got art panels. We're gonna hang out with Josh again, like we did over Gen Con. Talk about Crisis Protocol art.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have Preston on with Simone Elliott, who might or might not be in the chat, depending on her meeting schedule right now, to talk art for the other games. We have so much stuff. There's so many things to prepare for.
I'm looking forward to the dev chats, which is funny because I sat in on dev meetings, but like I don't know, it's just sometimes it's interesting to hear you guys discuss the philosophy instead of being like in the philosophy. So
Mm-hmm.
I like those discussions a lot.
We certainly have really radically different opinions on game design and game development and what makes a great game. And I think, part of what I've really enjoyed at AMG, and I think part of what has led us to the games that we've made and everything like that has been that, that tension between these differing approaches and how do we unify them. And everyone's always focused on the number one goal, which is to make really fun, great games, right? But the approach and how you get there is different by person almost. So it's a joy and an exciting time to be able to hang out and yell at each other, and then get to moments where you suggest things and you get the Pagani like chair eject, where he suddenly is in his rolly chair, he's in the meeting, and then he's suddenly out of the meeting in the studio, yelling about how brilliant it was, or how that's it.
I'm gonna be really mad for a really long time that I missed the chair eject.
I mean, you saw it. You saw it happen because I think you wound up in your office the other day when we had the current eureka moment. But we all have those great moments. So it's a blast. It's been really fun, and of course, now that we have the pleasure of working with Mr. Luke Eddy, as well as many of the other FFM folks, or FFG folks, excuse me, who came over from the miniature side. Um, we've been getting to see more and more different philosophies and ideas, and add them all to the stew. The game making stew that we do.
Our little intrepid team is growing and growing, and
That's right. On all sides of it, so that's been really cool too.
making more and more new stuff and cool stuff.
I think we got the acid wash down pretty well. They're pretty light. They're not white jeans, but it feels like right out of the 80s, early 90s.
Okay, I feel like I purchased that. Like those look like the first pair of button flies I ever bought.
Oh yeah. These do not have a zipper at all. At all. They do not have a zipper. $100. I miss button fly jeans. They're really hard to find these days, in at least styles that I want to wear. Let's get these stomping boots
You could add a little.
washed in.
You could take a little brown and mix it with blue and put it like just along, like very thin glaze around the bottom of the pant legs to add like a little of that grunge and dust.
Oh, to make them dirty?
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little bit. I don't know, man. If this is his going out duds, I feel like they'd be clean. He did just step on a steel girder though, so clearly S has gone down, as they say.
I bet stepping on a steel girder kicks up a bit of
I mean,
dust.
let's be honest, the girder had to come from somewhere, likely whatever that C-lister villain did. He probably broke through the side of the club door or something. Like burst through Josie's. Oh, some brown boots. No, my boots. I don't like brown. I gotta be honest. I think I have a thing against brown boots. I never paint boots brown on my minis. Like never. They're always black boots. It's just in my head. That's the right color for a miniature shoes is black.
I mean, the good thing about that first time is you can paint yours whatever color you want.
It's true. I mean, I've failed you, chat, but you don't have to fail yourself. That's the good news here.
Yeah.
Learn from my mistakes. Make them brown boots. It does. It belongs to the people. This is the Luke Cage of the people. I feel like I'm pretty happy with this. I might go back and add a little grunge to his pant legs. What do we want? Like a little chestnut ink? That's probably too red. We probably want like actual brown. A little brown, a little blue. Not violet. Oh no. No.
Nerzul says you guys should do a Twitch Paints X and let the audience decide to color your different parts. If you pay attention, I'm pretty bad about that. Like I will let, if you join on Thursdays, I definitely let Twitch audience decide my colors a lot.
Yeah, but I don't think we've ever really done it super live like that. Certainly we take suggestions. That's how we wind up with acid wash jeans here.
That's how we end up with Van Gogh taco trucks.
I feel like that was just Dallas, getting really into tacos.
No, I was challenged.
You were challenged.
Chat, back me up, please.
I mean, look, I believe you. I'm not doubting you.
I mean, we can do it live. Yeah. Mr. Davenport's already making people vote what color my dragon punch is.
Oh. Well, you already messed up on the classic colors, so I guess I can't really say, classic colors say that it's orange. What color's your glowy dragon gonna be, though?
Yeah, I'm gonna paint the the dragon glowy.
The dragon on his chest, specifically, is what we're referring to here.
Vic Narmiston says, I'll back Dallas for a spoiler.
Ooh. I don't know what that means, except for the spoiler part. I don't know if we have. Do we have any spoilers for these guys? I mean, we kind of talked about it a little bit. I don't know, BK, what do you say? He's the boss.
I mean, I don't have spoilers. I don't control that stuff.
Oh, yeah, see, the chat's saying that you did the Van Gogh on your own volition.
That's not true.
It's not what the chat's telling me, and you said the draft. The chat needed to speak up.
No. What happened was somebody goes, that looks like a Van Gogh painting. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Let's lean into it. So I think chat should have some responsibility here.
Should they have some? That's where we're at. It wasn't actually chat's fault, but it is chat's fault. It's Vic Nemaster's birthday. Oh, maybe we do have to have a spoiler. It's not every day that somebody has a birthday. Or
I think it literally is every day.
Something like, shh. Now you're just ruining it, Dallas. Don't ruin it. It's not every day that somebody has a birthday. It seems only right to me that maybe just given the nature of this stream, Heroes for Hire, that there's one tactic card that maybe we could show off, which fits our theme for the week.
Show it.
I can't. I'm in the midst of painting this Luke Cage skin. But once I'm done with this first base coat that I mixed up with a little bit of umber and some burnt sienna, I will.
Burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna. I have to be honest with you, I don't even know if I've ever seen non-burnt sienna. I feel like it's just always burnt.
Somebody doesn't know how to cook it.
Maybe it's just one of those things, like it just has to be burnt to be done, you know?
It's like blackened chicken.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can cook chicken to not be blackened. That's a choice. I'm thinking more like, oh man, I don't even know. What do you technically have to burn to make edible? There might not be anything. Holy crap.
No, I don't think so.
I think my entire worldview has been shattered now. It's like, is normal sienna just yellow? You would know. You're an artist, Dallas. You must have seen non-burnt sienna.
No, I don't pay attention to rules.
That's not what that means. That's not a rule. Oh no, I got some brown in his purple. That's not good. Let's fix that. I want to stain that beautiful purple shirt. That would just be sad. Luckily, we've got the scrubby brush handy.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Gamport. I don't read my crayons. I typically have no idea what color I'm usually using.
It seems like knowing burnt sienna would be important for someone who has literally studied a tiny bit of art theory. Now I know you know what a yellow ochre looks like.
I love ochres and okra.
Not exactly the same thing.
All right, I've been playing with this yellow, and now I feel like I'm getting somewhere where the color I like. I'd add a little warm to it. Got a little limey, a little too lime.
Nothing can be too limey. Lime is delicious.
Rules are made to be broken, Hurricane Girl. That's why there's rules. Rules. So this is a good question, actually. So like the rules of art are more like fundamentals in my eyes. It's like these are the fundamentals, and you gotta know how the rules work before
So that you can break them?
So you can break them. Yeah. It's like a basis. Like basically any rule in art should just be followed with, but
it's art. Do what you want. Just be ready to make a lot of browns. That's the only trade-off here.
Yeah, you do start out making a lot of browns.
It's a lot of browns. So many browns. All right. Here we go. We might have to zoom out. I don't even know if that'll work. Oh.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh.
There you are. There's our theme. There's our theme for the show right there. Heroes for hire. Look at them. They're so bro-fisted. I love the little like sign in the background, little tags. Flip it over. No, this was it. This was your spoiler. This card comes in the pack. We're done now.
Yeah. Look at the cool art.
Like, this is
what's
what
wrong
you
with the
got.
art?
Be happy with what you get, chat. Alright, fine.
Here he goes.
So this one we really wanted to play up that whole like bodyguard thing, but have an extra pizzazz. So effectively, it allows Luke Cage or Iron Fist, which is within range 3 of a allied character that gets targeted by an attack, to place within range 1 of the allied character, and then they become the target of the attack. After the attacker is resolved, if the placed character is not dazed, and the attacking character is size 3 or less, the placed character may throw the attacking character away short. So you get the bodyguard and you get to throw the attacking character, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, somebody's noting that this has a different set symbol that may be important in the future concerning things like sets and OP and stuff. So good catch there, chat.
They nailed it.
Heroes for hire. The very fun and thematic cards that comes with that set of characters. Whoop, I'm gonna bring my mini back. Enhance! Alright, back to painting. So cryptic, I know. Am I being cryptic just to tease you, chat? Or am I being cryptic because I don't want to say anything wrong? Who knows? Who knows? No, it's I believe this symbol is city. Yeah, if you look at it, it's like a little skyscraper skyline symbol. It's definitely not the atomic mass symbol. Right.
Tis not.
I'm gonna mix a little peachy flesh into my initial skin color, and we're just gonna bring up some highlights here. Luke Cage, although the wash did really well in terms of giving us some highs and some lows. A building outline, yes, that's correct.
Oh, Marsha says +1 gratitudes. Will check for throwing the card.
Throwing, it seemed appropriate. Plus, it's somebody's birthday, and again, birthdays don't happen every day.
That sounds like some nonsense made up Dallas stuff.
It does, like tacos and soups.
That's the next panel I'm going to teach.
Tacos and soups.
I'm going to teach the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species of different foods.
I don't see that being a mini extravaganza class offering.
I say let the chat vote, but you know,
I don't. I don't think that's something that we allow votes on.
no.
I'm gonna
You
go
heard
out
him.
on a limb.
He's stopping your fun.
That- Look, I'm not in charge of this program schedule. You bring it up with the boss.
Yeah, I'll just drop it.
That's what I thought. It's a brave man until it's not me you're picking on anymore.
A little bit darker on the pants.
Darker on the pants.
Yeah, darken the pants a little bit. They were too yellowy. Like I wanted a little yellow. This was.
Hmm.
Hurricane Girl says their junior high teacher had a song to help remember the classifications. I just remember the Kings play chess on funny glass steps.
See, now for me it was King Philip came over for ginger snaps.
But also because it's so important and near dear to my heart, I just remember Kingdom, Family, Class, Order, Family, Genus, Species.
You do bring it up a lot.
I do.
Like a lot more than somebody with your profession probably should. It's like that one fancy science thing you remember, so you find a way to inject it into any conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a few of those. The one I really like to bust out at parties to make everyone stop talking is you realize that taking too many showers damages the horny layer of your skin.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You have a layer of your skin, the upper dermis layer of your skin is called the horny layer. If you take too many showers with too much soap, you damage the horny layer of your skin.
Weird.
Taking a lot of showers is potentially like it dries out your skin. It works on so many levels. This is why they don't let us paint together very often.
It's true.
What's considered too many? I don't know. Whatever your specific skin says is too many. Chat. I'm not a scientist. I don't even play one on TV. I feel like this is how many licks does it take to get to the center of one specific candy that has a chewy center.
How long is a string?
Depends on the string. Although you got really mad yesterday when we were talking about strings, so I don't know if you get to bring up strings.
I was in the bucket.
That darn bucket.
I was in the zone. I was thinking. I was like rocking out numbers and things like that.
Numbers.
I hate numbers.
It's funny. You work with a lot of them.
I do.
Tolerance numbers and scale numbers and
Yeah,
conversion numbers.
most of that stuff's been passed off to Marco. Sucker!
I think you still worry about it quite a bit.
I do worry about him. Le Dragon Punch!
So what color are we doing this dragon here?
I'm just throwing some yellows and oranges down to see what kind of happens at first.
You wet blending on us?
Yeah, just seeing what happens, seeing where things go.
You wet blending or you two brush blending on us?
A little column A, a little column B. You know.
We're just no, you're just mushing paint on there. That's what you're doing.
I'm literally just measuring paint. Let's just see what happens.
That
We're gonna
is typically the most fun you'll have painting. Mush that paint on there. Mush it. Plus, you can just say the word moosh.
whoosh. It's a technical term.
Releases for next month. I assume by next month you mean March, chat? So, unfortunately, Deadpool and Bob, Agent of Hydra, were supposed to release in March. However, due to the current situation with the rail lines in the United States and just shipping backups in general, it looks like those will not be releasing next month. The current new expectation is that they will release in March. No, sorry, April. April. Next month is March. They will not be releasing in March as planned. It will be April, which is very unfortunate. But we'll be sure to keep you updated on the social medias of any new information concerning all the releases. We try to be as open and transparent as possible. Once we know something, we like to let you all know so you can plan accordingly. But unfortunately, it seems like some of the issues that all the folks are dealing with, especially over here in the States, are affecting us now as well when it comes to getting our goods and stuff in from ports.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in the world.
And then, of course, Luke Cage and Iron Fist, whom we're having fun painting right now. They're also currently slated, to the best of my knowledge, to be in April. If
Ooh.
something changes on that, of course, we will be sure to let you guys all know out there, you fabulous folks. That's kind of where we're currently sitting. So April will be a really fun, intense month. We got a lot of other good stuff coming. Cable and Domino are also slated for April as well.
We want all the things in all the people's hands.
As soon as possible. Let's be honest.
That's true.
Can we show the ones we painted yesterday? Oh, sure. Here's my Iron Fist. This is as far as I got. I haven't had a chance to get back. I still need to do the yellow, so I went for the immortal white costume Iron Fist. So I got to do the gold lame boots, the gold belt, and then get the gold in. And I need to highlight the skin. But we spent most of our time doing the super sweet glowy dragon, which was a lot of fun. And then we worked on the white pants and stuff, and did a little bit on the skin. That's what I did yesterday. I'm sure Dallas can pull up his fabulous Luke Cage.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm starting to paint this glowy tattoo. I'm going to do my tattoo glowy.
Seems dope. I like it. I like it a lot.
Where's my Luke Cage? Move out of the way there, you. Boom. Are they in screen? Yeah, they are. There's my Luke Cage. To go with my Iron Fist. I just went with classic colors. I still got to finish up too. I gotta do his boots and his metal bands, and his belt and his belt buckle. Throw a little more highlights. Finish up his beard and his eyes, and then we'll be calling him done really soon. Really soon. Maybe I'll work on him tonight.
I was gonna say we got our weekly paint jam tonight. You can finish him up tonight.
I got a couple other projects that I'm working on.
There's a lot of projects. So many progress. Oh yeah, the panel to play for Cable went up too. That was pretty awesome. Brian can't stop me. BK has no power here.
I didn't get a chance to read that.
I've been working on our paint streams. Or during our paint jam. So this has been my Thursday project for the last couple of Thursdays, just working on this fella. so I still have to do the shield. But
Look
yeah,
at him.
so excited for this character to come out. He was a blast to paint and work on, and he has all the pouches. For those who are wondering, my cable has no pouches because I don't like painting pouches. But you get a lot of optional pouches, so you can put all the pouches on him if you need to. And then I think somebody asked about the cape. The cape is totally optional. You can leave the cape on or off. So if you don't like the cape, you don't have to put the cape on. I like the cape. I think the cape is cool.
I think I have the frame.
Oh no.
Keep him entertained, Chick.
I don't know what to do. I'm frozen. We're just gonna continue to paint this tiny line on this little Luke Cage here. And if I break down, I might have to do another. That's just something else. Can't keep him entertained. Oh look, you're gonna have to zoom out for that.
No, I'm just gonna do it like piecemeal.
Piecemeal? I mean, piecemeal out of focus. So if you don't put the cape on him, you might have seen that there's an extra gun, an extra plasma rifle. You can actually put the plasma rifle on his back. All right, what do I want to do next in this Luke Cage? I think I'm going to work on the bands. I need to get the beard going, get the goatee. So let's do that, maybe. What color do I want to use for that? For that beardo. Come back in here really quick and just deepen up this shadow with this purple. Oh, that's too deep. Too deep! There we go. Oh, what color are you going to use for your Luke Cage goatee, do you think there, Dallas?
I just add a little black to the skin tone.
Oh, yeah? Just use your skin tone for the beard?
Yeah, and just add a little black to darken it up. And then I used a little bluish gray into black to make a highlight. Just to give it contrast.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any of my skin tone left, though. It's all dried up.
Make a new one.
I'm working on a wet palette. That's okay. We can adapt and overcome here. We'll get back on camera. That'll be good. And we have half the camera box now. It's very different.
Gotta make it glow.
What color are we glowing?
I'm using the same colors on the dragon on the chest to kind of tie the energies together, right?
Little yellows and oranges.
Yeah.
Base color on. Let's use a little Abyssal Blue, classic Abyssal Blue. Come back and grab a little black wash. And just a little bit of this black wash. Tint down my beard. Oop.
They're voting on what cards to see tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Apparently.
All right. Sure. I mean, I'm not even sure what my vote would be on that. There's so many good cards. I don't think we've seen a panel to play on our boy Pietro yet. or Scarlet Witch for that matter. So I guess you can't show those cards. It would absolutely be my first choice.
Not my first choice.
The Immortal Weapon, Iron Fist, has Blue Chi in the comics. I could give him Blue Chi. I'd have to do it on the dragon tattoo. But yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna highlight my sweet armbands. Gonna use some of this heavy metal from Scale. Whoa, that dragon tattoo on his chest looks kind of painful, Dallas.
It's burning.
It is burning. The question is, does he feel it?
He just feels the
He
power
just feels
of
the power. The power of Shao Lao.
Shao Lao.
I buy it. I buy it. Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. That's a pretty solid team for sure, chat. That is a pretty fun mix of characters. Definitely stress tested hard by our main man Josh Cologne. Easily one of the biggest street level hero fans I've ever met.
I don't think I've ever met anybody loved street level as much as Josh.
Josh is all about everything that's not living in a skyscraper, saving the world from the big threats. Oh yeah, we haven't seen a Deadpool card yet. That'd be pretty good. I gotta be honest. If you want to make it weird on Friday, you gotta show Bob, Agent of Hydra's card. Perhaps the strangest character we've ever made, especially from a rule standpoint. I will admit, I didn't believe it was possible when Dallas and Pagani pitched their idea for what they wanted him to do. But you know, I was wrong.
He's so fun.
Yeah. He's pretty wild. I don't know. I mean, he's fun, but there are times where across the table, when Bob is against you, he might not be quite the rollicking good time your opponent has with him, which is perfectly Bob. Not because he really does anything, but because he is a massive nuisance. Unless he hasn't, unloaded his extreme violence. That is definitely scary.
Make it spicy, Bob.
Make it spicy, Bob. Oh yeah, Deadpool's got an exceptional amount of healing if he wants. It was definitely one of the biggest things we had to be concerned about in testing was how exceptional healing and healing factor impacted all the characters going forward, since obviously there are a lot of characters who you could make an argument for having healing factors of one type or another. We started with an exceptional healing that was way too good, and then we kind of worked our way back to where we wound up with the exceptional healing we have now, which is still really good. It's just,
No, that first version.
The first version was choice.
It was something else. It was like, can you daze this? Like, let's just remove the daze side. It's doing nothing.
You just didn't have to worry about it. You didn't have to worry about being dazed. It was great. Wolverine loved it. Sabretooth enjoyed it pretty much too. Deadpool sadly never really got to enjoy it though. Not in that mode.
The Burning Heart.
Woo! He did shove his fist into the burning heart of a dragon right there. Look at that. It's on fire. It hurts to look at.
His fist is on fire.
It should be, as it should be. He's a fiery individual.
He's a firebrand, that Danny Rand.
Not really. He's actually pretty calm.
Yeah, he's really calm.
Luke
I
Cage
just
is
went-
more of the hot-tempered one.
I just wanted to bust a rhyme.
Hmm. Boom. I think I'm done.
I'm
We can
Getting-
paint the base, but I'm pretty happy here. I think this Luke Cage is ready to rock. And or roll at a Death Leopard concert with his purple shirt and his acid wash jeans.
It's true. He's a getting it. I'm a getting it.
BK is warning us in the chat that we need to keep the rhymes to a minimum. Apparently, we have somebody who's anti-poet over here, BK.
What?
The fluorescent dry brushing, that is not for Luke Cage, Mr. Davenport. That was on Tuesday. I already annihilated a brush with that. I think I might go back though. Let's keep going on. I'm just gonna iron fist it up with Mr. Dallas Kemp here, because why not?
Do it.
I don't have him on a fancy holder though, but we only have 2 minutes left, so does it even matter? You're supposed to keep us on track, host. I guess I won't really get to this. I'll just continue to admire Luke Cage. I could paint the base, I guess. Seems kind of boring though. Is there anything else that I can do to this guy that I want to? I'm really happy with him though. I think we're fine. I think this is great. He's looking good. We could dark line around the shirt. Let's do that. Yeah.
I do like it when you're happy.
Let's do that. You rarely make me happy though. That's the problem.
Rude.
Let's grab some of this.
I took that actually real personal. Wow.
Did you? Take it as a challenge rather than taking it personally.
That's usually how I take things like that.
That way everyone will benefit from,
Oh, you don't think that was good enough? You just wait.
I know. This is how I motivate him, folks. I just lie to him about my pleasure levels at his work, and
Every great manager I've ever had has figured that trick out. So,
you gotta work within bounds. Some people need the positive reinforcement. Some people need the challenge.
yeah, I don't like positive reinforcement. It feels like a trap.
There we go. Boom.
Dude.
Dark lining. Sleeves here. Why not?
So because I accidentally painted his boots green,
Yeah.
it's made two different greens. One that's more yellow and one that's more blue. And they're both definitely green, but I try to
Try to fix it.
fix it. But I think it works good. Like you can see it there.
probably fix this.
Do a little yellow glaze to bring that yellow back into the boots. Then I'll just do the bandana like warm yellows instead of green yellows.
There you go. There you go. See, this is what we like to see. Adapting on the fly.
Yeah.
Making that work. Make it work. Just reclaim this collar here, which got a little brown from the skin on it.
Ah, my brown's dried up.
There we go. It's too bad, but that is probably perfect timing because I believe that we are at time, Mr. Dallas.
Boo!
Boo! I know. We can keep going. 90 minutes. Just got to convince them 90 minutes instead of 60 minutes.
No one understands how long I could sit here and paint.
I do. All day long. All right, we're coming back to you. Switch your camera, Dallas. Switch your camera.
No, I'm in protest. Hang on.
Can't be in protest. I'll just turn this off on you.
Hang on!
I'm told to do it.
I'm doing it. I'm switching my camera. Oh, I about knocked the paint over. Trying to get my arm over there. And this one, and I did it. There, I switched for you.
All right.
So-
I like it. Oh.
You want to do outro or you want me to do outro?
No, you're doing it. It just took me a second to click on the right button.
All right, so that was our second double team up stream where we painted our Luke cages and our Iron Fist. I'm feeling really good about mine, Schick.
I don't know if they can hear me, but I'm done, man. Like this Luke Cage is.
I think
he's in the bag. He's done.
He's in the bag. Schick's cage is in the bag. So remember, join us every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for all the Atomic Mass transmissions live. And check out Mr. John Schaefer tomorrow. Join in for some fun painting with him. And check out all of our social medias, Twitter and Instagram for all the latest news, information, and announcements coming from Atomic Mass Games.
Remind them about hashtag painting protocol, Dallas.
Hashtag painting protocol royal or royalty, however you want to interpret it. I still want somebody to do Peter Parker, King of New York. No one's taken me up on this challenge yet. I feel really bad. So you can interpret that however you want, the royal family of the Inhumans or, Peter Parker, King of New York. So show us your royalty and we'll be checking those out and post those up on our Instagram very soon after the staff get a chance to look at them. So until next time, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. You have to control the button.